J.C. Figueredo and his family bought more than a dozen acres of Volusia County land in 2016 to build their dream home.
Like, it was flat, it was dry. This is what life has turned into for us.
A submerged driveway and several feet of water surrounding his property.
As soon as construction started with a lot of the retention, we started having standing water issues.
J.C. provided Fox 35 with these aerial images from a geographical consulting firm report that shows his land without flooding for decades prior to the construction. In 2018, the homes behind his property started going up as part of the Victoria Park and Sawyer's Landing neighborhood in the city of Deland, all built at a higher elevation.
So this ground elevation is practically my height.
The flooding from stormwater runoff is not just affecting J.C.'s home. Lisa Latham has a farm next door. She says her pasture hasn't been dry in 4 years.
I have cows in my front yard now because there's no pasture and nowhere to put my cows.
Just down the road lives Ronnie Mills, who built his home 15 years ago.
What you're looking at here is my pasture. This is not a lake.
The homeowners live in Flood Zone X, which is known as the zone with the lowest risk of flooding in all of Florida.
I've had this property since the 70s, and we've never seen this.
Their neighbor's home was destroyed because of the never-draining, knee-deep water. The homeowner, Jesus Salgado, tells Fox 35 he did not have insurance on his home that has been underwater for 2 years and is a total loss. Neighbors fear they're just one bad storm away from catastrophe like this. But for John Joslin, owner of the Common Ground Farm on Taylor Road, he says he's already about to lose everything.
We've been here over 15 years. The last 2 years, we've lost half of our production in the fall and the winter. At this point, this field is shot. We're going to have to take it out. The infrastructure is ruined. So we're looking at probably losing between $40,000 and $50,000 in produce production this year, as well as about $70,000 in material damage.
How can you survive that?
You can't.
All of these homeowners own land that touches property lines of the new subdivisions. Fox 35 took the concerns straight to Volusia County Chair Jeff Brower. He says the county and city of Deland have known about this problem for at least 5 years.
It's a lot worse now.
He agrees with the homeowners that the flooding is a result of the development. To be clear, he says Victoria Park and Sawyer's Landing followed county and city guidelines and did everything legal prior to putting in the development, but contends those development guidelines need to change.
The developers aren't breaking the law. We've got to change our development pattern and stop approving every development that's doing the exact same thing, paving over acreage and then putting in a retention pond and thinking we can hold all that water in a retention pond that used to be dispersed over hundreds of acres.
Fox 35 next took the concerns to the city of Deland. The city acknowledges the flooding but attributes it to rain. The city provided Fox 35 with this one aerial map from May of 2005 that shows some standing water that can occur during wet periods.
The development that's causing this is in the city of Deland. JC lives in Volusia County, but we have to work together to come to a solution.
But for now, the damage is done.
It's going to cost us a lot of money to fix this.
And some have the bills to prove it.
$200,000 to $250,000.
Between hiring environmental experts, engineers, attorneys, and paying for extra dirt and equipment, that's how much JC says it has already cost him to make repairs.
The quality of life is it's horrible.
JC filed a lawsuit against the city of Deland, the two homeowner associations, and Dewberry engineers, but the judge dismissed his case after the city filed for dismissal.
Our request from day one is that we want the issue fixed.
I am not willing to approve another single development in Volusia County until we know how to deal with this situation.
Yet the question remains, just when will local leaders provide a solution for these homeowners still surrounded by standing water? In Volusia County, Amanda McKenzie, Fox 35 News.